And then one thing that a lot of people were very upset by, or at least claimed to be upset by on the internet, is that she's like, I'm not, just another white asshole trying to tell me what to do. Talking about like Alan Wake in the
Oh yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah. Trying to
Everyone's
control my
everyone's
life.
like, if Alan Wake called her the N-word, you'd be mad. And I was like,
Yeah,
well,
you're right.
I mean, okay. I mean, first of all, you're okay. That just like when I say it, kind of, I go, okay. Well, one, I know who I'm dealing with, so
Not even.
this conversation is not going to be super productive, but I'm going to entertain it for a moment.
Right, you go, all right. I don't. I'm
Um,
gonna answer your question.
But I want to just mention because it's been brought up so much in the comments and shit.
And you know, when I heard it, I was like, someone's gonna say something about that. Like, people are gonna be upset about
Eat
that.
shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also like, yeah,
The line is spoken. If you have the dialogue identifiers, the names turn on in the subtitles.
yeah,
It says other saga.
yeah,
It's literally a manifestation of her worst thoughts, fears,
yeah,
insecurities,
Mhm.
and then it says something offensive.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, and it's because
yeah.
the idea is that, like, she is such a. At no other point in the game has she brought up anything like this, because she is such a strong person who has, like, paved her own way and put in the work. You know what I mean? That it's like she wouldn't even want to blame something that happened on something like that. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would.
All of those
which is-
statements are the antithesis of how she actually
Exactly.
feels.
That's, yeah. So that's, yeah. And also, if it wasn't, that's not like that wild of a statement. You know what I mean?
Not really.
No. And it's also like, well, kind of, yeah. It's like, if you want to, this is also, I don't give a shit. Nobody's gonna
watch this.
Nobody's gonna watch this. And if you're really mad about it, I don't care. But it's like, yeah, white guys do kind of run everything. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
Like,
thought it was the Jews that ran everything.
those are mostly white guys.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I gotta update my wiki.
The Jews are white too.
No, but I mean,
No.
just obviously, no, it's a joke.
We're joking around,
But
yeah,
it's
like,
very obvious that, like, okay, well, one,
mhm.
she's a woman who has clearly gone through years of law enforcement.
Yeah, and she's mixed
Um,
race.
She's
You know
mixed
what I mean?
race, a woman.
A woman. Yeah. So clearly she's
I'm sure she's faced some shit. If to act like her
Yeah.
character would not have
she's put up,
faced like racially motivated adversity,
yeah,
is like,
or like sexist. You know what I mean? Like, anything at all. Like,
but people are like, well, she had every opportunity, the same as men did. Like, look, she's an FBI agent. Like, nothing's holding her back. It's like, yeah, but you don't know how those people sometimes act
yeah,
towards someone like her coming into their territory.
yeah. Like, Casey's not the, you know what I mean? He's not the stereotypical cop or law enforcement person you're going to deal with. He seems to be a bit more.
No,
The
and
fact
if you,
that
if
he's
you
like,
need
Anderson,
any,
you're good
any
at this,
proof of
lead the
this,
case.
just
Yeah.
like, just live a little.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Get out in the world a little
All
bit.
right. Yeah, I
I
know that,
don't
like,
know what to tell you.
I know people try to paint things very black and white.
Uh-huh.
I mean, in a binary way, not in a
Yeah,
racial way.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, man, like military, law enforcement, like it is hostile toward
Yeah.
minorities.
Period. And then it's also historically difficult for women to like reach high ranks in those, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In those fields. So it's like,
So for her in a moment of weakness
to get mad.
to have that as an invasive thought
Yeah.
is more than fair, I think.
I love it. What if Alan called her the N-word? You'd be mad then. You're like, yeah.
I go,
those aren't, those aren't comparable.
It's all racism, dude. It's all racist. This game is too woke. It's like, you should fucking sit on it, moron.
I know. Get over it. Jesus fucking Christ.